winning the lane, you can go inside the enemy's jungle. So I kind of feel like HomeBois, they just want a very calm early game. Up until level 4, let nothing happen. And then once they get maybe like 1 or 2 items, then they will explode. That is like, just by the bans, I just have this feeling towards their draft for this game.
But you know, Todak, calmness is not within their dictionary. So they're gonna try their best to wreak havoc upon HomeBois. Whatever they're gonna pick up, I feel like Todak is just gonna try their best to just disturb the tempo of HomeBois and just try to ruin their drafting overall. But we gotta see in terms of the first pickup later on. Arlot is still open right now. Kaja is banned out. Faramis is still open, but the Arlot pickup could be really spicy for HomeBois if Todak doesn't ban it out.
Yeah, I kind of feel like Arlot is slowly, as we can see, it's a very strong hero, but people have started to give less priority to it, which is kind of weird because when Arlot is let through, the win rate is pretty big. So now Valentina has been banned out. Now this is a very good spot to pick up the Arlot, but
Fredrin,
but Sapat's Arlot is gonna get picked up.
Because honestly, if you were in HomeBois' shoes just a moment ago, would you have picked up the Arlot as the first pickup, or would you secure a much more stable?
I would take the Arlot.
Apart from Fredrin?
Yes, I would take the Arlot just because in this game you gotta give the best to Sapat so that he gets his momentum going. Especially because earlier today we saw the Hell Crit being picked.
Yep.
So I feel like Chibi, he is going to play a different role today.
Oh.
Like he doesn't have to play the Fredrin. He's very good on the Fredrin, but he doesn't have to, especially considering Todak before. I'm not gonna make the 69 joke for this one.
Okay.
Before this, whoever picks the Fredrin against Todak gets punished by the who's the one that stressed the armor guy?
Diroth?
Yes, by the Diroth jungle. So I kind of feel like that's part of their game plan. If they pick up the Fredrin early, they're gonna get countered.
Fair enough. But my next question here is, the Yif is pick up, but we've known Todak use quite a good amount of Yif roam. So this could still be up in the air. Is it going to be a mid lane Yif, or is it going to be helped by Yums later on? So HomeBois got that question that they have to answer later on. And their answer for now is going to get the Martis to match up with the Fredrin in the jungle side, and Melissa for Anip later on. It's very good because, you know, with the go away, a lot of, I would say, counterplays can be dealt upon by Anip, but it really depends on the protection coming in from Barbosa, which we have not yet seen the hero by him yet. So Hilda is still an opportunity for Barbosa.
Yeah, Melissa, definitely top tier hero. Like the moment Melissa is
introduced.
What? The moment like the Inspire is on, right? If it's on cooldown, then you can see a significantly less dangerous Melissa. So the moment the Inspire is there, is going to be very strong. I kind of feel like a Lapu pick would be very good here. But no, they're going to pick up the Claude first. So kind of the same, as of almost the same for both teams, where they presumably have their jungler as well as their gold laner. The one that is different is HomeBois. Presumably, they have their EXP laner. And for Todak, this is a question mark. Roamer or mid laner. Either way, it is going to the mid. Just not sure whether you will be wearing the roam boots or not.
I feel like with push behave, right? Todak, it's not how we've seen Todak before. Very unpredictable. Really like to change things up. But as of now, I feel like Todak, once they found their winning recipe, they might stick with it for a very good amount of time. So with that being said, I feel like this is going to be a Yif roam. A different kind of hero is going to be given to Moon later on. But my worriedness about Todak right now is they don't have a finisher just of yet, because Blazing Duet is good enough to count as a finishing skill, but normally when we look about how pro players deal with the Blazing Duet, they just disengage immediately. So I'm looking more of an aggressive EXP laner for Momo, Lapu-Lapu, or Benedetta over here.
Yeah, HomeBois, I kind of feel like will ban out either of those heroes, and this is going to be very interesting if Todak actually picks up the Faramis, where the Melissa kind of counters the Faramis because Faramis wants to group up together, and then Melissa kind of counters anyone that wants to group up together. But having the Eve as well as the Faramis, it is going to be quite an annoying composition to deal with. So it's very risky, very interesting, very Todak Langar kind of way. So I think that taking the Fire Mist is very risky, but at the same time, it's so kakoi. It's so cool if they pick it up.
A lot of utility if they get to pick up the Fire Mist, right? To prolong the team fight, having a good amount of crowd control, especially as a Yif roamer, building up the Ice Queen wand, the glowing wand. Not much of a damage dealt Yif, but more of a just being an annoying Yif, I feel like. So a ban against the Lapu Lapu is going to be secured by HomeBois, but Momo still has the Benedetta on hand right now.
I called it out.
You called it out.
I called it out.
Perfect.
I saw the draft. I knew what was going on.
Perfect.
I mean, like, we're not in the Malay cast where we were like people with like...
We would brag. We would definitely brag it out.
So now HomeBois, quite a lot of good options here. Like, they're hovering around the tanks. One of the punishable tanks is the Grok, but the Grok would be very, very interesting to deal with the quad and to kind of like establish kind of a snowball. Because right now, they have AoE damage, they have crowd control-ish or like disturbances in the backline. Right now, it looks like they're hovering around the...
was it Sicilian just now?
Sicilian, yeah. They're hovering around the Sicilian, and honestly, that's very good. I've been playing the Sicilian as well. It is popping off, going up against the Eve.
Oh!
They're going for a Kufra Sicilian combo.
The first debut for Sicilian, Season 11, MPL Malaysia right now. Will it kick off for a flying start for this Sicilian? We shall see, but a very, very late game oriented composition coming in from HomeBois right now.
Will this be a Hilda? A Benedetta is good, but a Hilda, we've seen Formies use it. We're not so sure how Momo would use it as well, right?
I really like the Hilda, I'm not gonna lie, because how the mobility that she has, just try to engage onto HomeBois and try to bait all the skill set coming in from HomeBois could be good, but you know, they have the Vengeance coming in from Arlot, they have the Ashura's Aura coming in from Chibi, so we shall see. Is it gonna be a Hilda?
King's calling. King's calling.
Okay.
Mincitar.
Okay.
Mincitar picked up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a drill. Mincitar, though I gotta say, we have to see the effectiveness because right now, Toda, what they're saying is never fight us. Rewa manipulation, Ke Altar, King's calling. You do not want to have a team fight against Toda. Let them use all their skills, then maybe you can go for it. But this kind of looks like Toda just want to force everyone out and then just take objectives for free.
Think twice before you move forward onto the lands of Toda later on, but as we can see the composition prediction, I want to see the late game potential is quite similar. 7.6 up against 6.6 for HomeBois is going to lead with Sicilian, but is it going to prevail? Is it going to be true for game number 1 later on?
With that being said, you guys can hear the crowd. We're going into the land of Dawn. HomeBois going up against Toda. Who is going to secure first victory?
Wow, the energy coming in from the audience right now is electrifying. So make sure you guys at home get your tickets. Well, to be fair, you don't even need tickets to come down to Stadium Juara right now because it's free entrance for everyone. But, alright, game number 1 right now. So
very interesting.
Why?
Very interesting rotation because the mid laner as well as the EXP laner, they went and absorbed the EXP lane so that both of them can get level 2. And Yumes, even though he's using the Rombos, but because he's alone, he absorbs the minions in mid. So 3 members from Toda instantly level 2. Very interesting to get your Roma up until level 2. Very nice.
Very equally balanced right now. Everyone gets a share piece of level, everyone gets a share piece of EXP as well. So could be good in the early stages, but in the grand scheme of things, is it going to really matter the most? That is the most important part because Warlord, if you don't focus him down, he's just going to stack up really well and then just decimate everyone in the later stages.
Well, for now, like we've seen quite plenty of times where EXP sharing with the EXP minion doesn't seem that punishing. Now Barbosa has to use the Tyrant's Revenge just to get away. And now Toda, we have to see with their early advantage on Yumes because I feel like the name of the game, again, like I said, get level 4 as quickly as possible. And HomeBois, they're kind of not going to do anything for a while. They're going to ramp. They're going to... Especially with the Sicilian. Oh my god, why didn't I see that?
Oh yeah!
I called it!
You said about the ramping strategy.
Yeah, during the banning phase, I already talked about I kind of feel like HomeBois, they're just going to ramp. Early game, not do anything, and then start popping off the late game.
Smart guy.
Wow.
You should be the coach for SEA Games, man.
Oh, thanks. But now Momo managing to get Sapat, but Sapat uses Vengeance kind of to get away, but he wants to fight back, and look at that, a Princess Drive not hitting anyone. First blood, Chibi. Looks like jungler violence. Momo goes away. No, he does not. Double kill. Decimation everywhere.
Momo did not hit level 4 just yet, so no King's Callings to either fight or defend himself from getting killed right there. So a very good initiation, a very good read coming in from HomeBois right there. They know they can take on the team fight because Chibi had the decimation on hand, then get the kill and just move forward. But right now, Chibi
got caught, nowhere for him to run. Rival returns the kill. Looks like both junglers are looking strong. Anip with the models doing quite a lot of damage on the Yumes. This is an Eve, and even though it's a roamer, in the early stage of the game, you're not really that tanky. Moon has to run away, and Barbosa not being able to connect onto Moon. But you've got a flicker. Now Moon, 2 minutes is not going to be safe.
I would say 50-50 for both teams right now. No one is ahead by that much. You know, 700 gold lead by HomeBois. First item prioritization by Anip is going to be the corrosion side to slow down the enemy, as well as giving a bit of movement speed, attack speed for himself. And speaking of attack speed, look at him, his emblem and talent right now. Boosting up the attack speed as well as the physical damage coming in from his side. Meanwhile, we look at Chico guys having a little bit of movement speed, a little bit of health, as well as physical damage.
Warlord still here in mid, stacking up as much as they can. In terms of the level and the goal, nothing much, but look at this, Moon. He does not have the flicker. Altar has been used, but now his silence. Can he run away? No, he cannot. Sapat goes in, gets the kill. This is information being used well. No flicker for 2 minutes, hard engage.
Twice, HomeBois read the game really well, knowing that Farmis had no flicker. The only thing that they had to deal with was the Kurt Altar, and they dealt it really well, killing Moon off really quickly right there. But again, Todak, it's okay, it's still okay for them. It's not a big loss because they still are losing quite a bit of gold, but it's not that of a big of a difference, right? Because it's not like 2k or 3k gold lead. So they are still within the game, but they need to group up well. They need those levels, they need those itemization. And most importantly, they need Chico to be more in this particular team fight.
Yeah, but we also have to see how does this Minsita really fare against HomeBois, because the lockdown is going to be very powerful, but who is your primary target to really shut down? Because I'm not so sure on the interaction between the Martis and the Minsita. Speaking of which, now Barbosa as well as Warlord already using his ult just to increase his movement speed. Now, real manipulation. Momo got caught in between. Barbosa knocks him to the wall, but Barbosa taking free damage from Chico guys. Moon has arrived. Ghostbusters kill onto Chico guys. And the Altar, they have left the fight without taking much casualties, and now they're going to continue pressuring the bottom side. Anip getting pulled back. Momo tanking the turret, but giving the kill over to Yumes. Todak got 2 kills and the bottom tower.
I like how Anip played that. He knows that he couldn't run away, so he just took his lane and then get a kill at least before he himself getting killed by Todak just now. Yes, Todak got the bottom turret, but looking at the top side, Sapat did a good amount of damage, a good amount of push on the top side. And Todak, with that kill, as well as that turret being taken care of, Todak is still losing by 1k gold. It just shows that Chibi is farming really well in the different area in terms of the jungle side.
And you kind of don't want to see HomeBois ahead, because HomeBois, they have a very good scaling composition. Again, ramping up the damage with Warlord here, where he's got 1 assist. He has not died. The moment he has like around 220 stacks, he's going to be hurting quite a lot. Now, to be fair, Sicilian can be countered, right, with the use of the Athena shield. But if you already proc the Athena shield, once the purple glow is expired, Warlord, no one is going to be able to really stop his damage. So it's all about the waiting game. Barbosa is going to the bush, finds Rival, finds Moon. Moon is going to pull him over. Is this good? Tyrant's Revenge not hitting onto anyone. Everyone disengages. Sanguine Claw just doing a little bit of damage.
Yeah, HomeBois wouldn't need to pressure, wouldn't need to force that team fight right there. They can just wait it out. They can just wait Todak to make the first move and then they counter initiate. But Todak playing it really well as well, because they know that if they make a mistake, if they don't catch out Warlord on the backside, it's just going to be a free hitting Sicilian backdash.
Yeah, right now that was a 3 turtles so far. Second turtle in the game. One more turtle is going to pop. Chiku guys as well as Momo not being able to hit the hook there. So that they're moving as 5. It looks like they are trying to find a fight. HomeBois, I kind of feel like they should be wary of this.
Look at Chibi. Look at his positioning right now on the backside. And then HomeBois is just pinching them right now.
Their rival got caught. He's going to go down. Didn't have the time to use the appraisals. Craft. And now HomeBois up on the top side. Gonna get the free tower as well.
What a good movement, a good macro decision coming in from HomeBois. And looking at the positioning of Chibi right there, HomeBois forced that team fight!
Barbosa managing to get one, but Moon, co-altar, pulling everyone in. Warlord, no HP. Momo, is he gonna get Chibi? No, Anim gets the kill onto Moon. So far, still advantage for HomeBois, especially because Warlord did not go down.
Yeah, and Barbosa was the only sacrificial lamb right there, but a worthy sacrifice because HomeBois got a very good lead out of that kill. A 2.2k gold lead, a golden staff for Anim as well, 3 kills on his own hands. Meanwhile, Chiku guys is still farming up, is still ramping up as well with the Everest emblem, right? Only 1 kill, no death of yet, but we gotta see more engagement or more involvement coming in from Chiku guys.
Right now, rival in between of everyone from HomeBois. Rival gets caught. Warlord gets a kill. On the backside, they got Chiku guys. Chiku guys was lacking. Momo nowhere to go. Even with the King's Call, you won't be able to do anything. Momo gets stunned quite a lot of times, pulling people back, giving the kill to Barbosa. And now Todak, they are vulnerable to the attack of HomeBois.
Very, very vulnerable right now. Very crumbling apart. Todak, they did not know what to do. Chiku guys went in with a blazing duet, but had no mobility, had no way to escape. Even with the BMI, because he got stunned up by Sapat and then immediately got killed by the side of HomeBois, and they just ran havoc on Todak as they know Chiku guys is not in the team fight. Momo couldn't do anything about it. Yes, he can absorb damage, but how much can he absorb? That is the question.
Right now, as well, as we can see, a lot of free real estate for HomeBois. They can get towers where even if the Lord is going up top, they can basically get mid and bottom turrets here. They're gonna get one more second. Now, it's going up to 6k gold lead. Todak, they're in trouble.
I mean, the lead game is theirs as well, and they're holding the early to mid game as of now. But Chibi, yes, got hit by the Spear of Glory, but it doesn't even matter. And look at Sapat right now. What a guy, what a champ. 105 on the Arlot up against Momo. 0-3-3. This is the first time I've seen such KDA by Momo, to be honest.
I don't want to jinx it as well, but yeah, Sapat is... He's not been making any mistakes.
Nope.
That's why I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. Sapat right now got caught in the King's Calling. Will he be able to survive? No, he does not. I'm so sorry, Sapat. But HomeBois comes forward, returns the kill. They're coming with a vengeance. And they got 2 off of that. Momo and Rival. Rival won 4-1. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, dude.
But before that,
Warlord is... We haven't said good things about Warlord. That's why he's surviving. Barbosa finds Moon. Moon. Looks like Chibi's taking a little bit too much damage. And look at his real manipulation. Chibi, can you escape? Yes, you can. Shut down. Chiku, guys, gets the kill. On to 2. Double kill. They sacrifice their life to make sure Chibi gets away, hoping that he can carry just a little bit after this. Will they be able to get Chiku, guys? He still has the BMI. The BMI away. Sapai goes in. Sapai wants the kill. Sapai wants Chiku, guys. With the Wind of Nature activated now. It's expired. Sapai, he can go in. But the co-alts are used. Sapai still puts on the pressure. Flickers away. Moon pulls him back. Sapai is able to escape. No, he does not. He goes back onto Moon. Momo is there. Glorious Spear gets him. But I don't know if Sapai can make it. Let him go, man. No, they don't. Moon gets the kill.
Oh, what a turn of events right there.
I'm sorry, Sapat.
Okay.
You were 105 and now you're 1-2-7. Let's pull it back a bit. Let's put it back.
You called it out. You don't want to jinx it.
You
did say, I don't want to jinx it. But Sapat,
I'm trying to do my job.
My God.
I'm trying to do my job. What do you want me to do? DJY, please clip it. I mean, if you're watching, like, this is a glorious world.
You're like,
This is an infamy moment for me.
you are the counter to yourself right there just now. It's like a prime example. But speaking of example, rival try
I need to watch back every single match that I've casted and just clip every single time I've said something good about a player.
We've casted up until season 11 right now. We know we can't compliment players. Out of all the times, honestly.
Warlord hasn't died. Okay, now let's see what happens. Todak and HomeBois, they're around the Lord. I kind of feel like HomeBois, they want to try to reset this. Especially looking at this. They probably don't see this, but Chico guys, he doesn't even care about the Lord. He's going for the objectives now from a 6K gold lead. Now it's only a 2K. Chico guys is pressuring, and Todak, I think they're trying to make sure that they don't go back. Inhibitor secured, and now Chibi moves forward, tries to go for a kill. He looks for use, but he's 1v3ing. So far, Chibi is surviving. He gets hooked to the back. Not enough damage to take down Momo. And now Chico guys has arrived. Almost level 15. Warlord gets a kill. Rival in the front. Gets a lot of damage. Now Anip tries to run away. Chico guys with a blazing duet. Killing spree for both him as well as Moon. Double kill for Chico guys. And now Sapat grabs a kill onto Moon. Warlord and Sapat are the only ones surviving. Sapat goes for it. Try to get a kill onto Chico guys. Pops the immortality. Nowhere for Sapat to go.
Oh, Chico guys. Prime example of how you should play as a gold laner with everything out, with all the skill set has been used by HomeBois, and jump immediately with the Blazing Duet with the help of Farmis using the cut altar as well. A prime example of how you should play, how you should communicate by Todak and Rival. Got a win right there with a slither of health. Wow.
Very, very close. Right now the game is so close. Todak managing to come back from that, that's amazing. This is like, the way that they're acting, this is like prime Todak. Now, 2.7k gold lead. The Lord pushing down bot. The orange buff is going to get secured by Chico guys. So far, he looks unstoppable, 6-1 and 3. I've never seen Chico guys this dangerous. Now, it looks like HomeBois will be able to protect this. Barbosa engages, goes on to Momo. Momo gets caught. Momo is going to go down. Anip gets the kill. Chibi abrases Rav, unable to go through, gets the kill. Chico guys gets a kill by himself, but he's able to run away. Masaki goes back in onto Barbosa. Chico guys, he won the trade. He won the trade. Warlord is still there. He wants to get a kill onto Yumes, but Yumes survived. What is this play from Chico guys?
Having the stack, having the higher attack speed in comparison to Anip that allows Chico guys to get that kill off immediately before Anip could take away his own life.
This is the best Chico guys has ever been.
The best out of all the entire MPL Season 11. Although there is still more to come, but so far this is the best because he understands, he knows the sheer willpower that he has, the passive that he has, allow him to get that kill. Even without a Wind of Nature, he knows that Anip will fall down before even he does.
This is like a battle between warriors where they're both showing respect, where they're like,
we're not backing off.
I'm gonna give you my best. We're fighting here today. I'm gonna show you my 100%. I'm not holding back at all. He's already full items. He has the Athena shield to be able to deal with Warlord. He doesn't have the Wind of Nature, but I kind of feel like it's because he's already used it. He's gonna wait for the cooldown. Once it's done, he's probably gonna sell one of his items. Oh, never mind. He has a Wind of Nature. Never mind.
Yeah, he has a Wind of Nature already. Maybe if he pops the Wind of Nature, could sell it and get an immortality to just try to escape from death if he gets caught on. But right now, I feel like Todak should focus on farming for Yumes right now, especially having the utility item on him could provide a good amount of support for Todak right now. But HomeBois, the game of Mobile Legends, man, we've talked about it so many times because it's like the team who commit the last mistake should be able to win. But right now, HomeBois committing a few mistakes that allowed Todak to crawl their way back into this game right now.
The Lord is very, very low. Moon already used his Flicker. Warlord is doing a lot of damage. Sanguine Claw avoided by Todak, but again, a Flicker used by Momo. They're gonna reset the Lord. It's way too dangerous. HomeBois is looking a little bit strong in the team fight, and perhaps Chiku guys does not have his Wind of Nature up just yet, waiting for that to come off cooldown, then they're gonna commit.
Honestly, I'm afraid to say that both teams should initiate right now. I'm afraid who's initiating first is gonna lose the game because they are the ones who's gonna cycle through their skill set immediately, right? And Todak or even HomeBois can just wait it out. So I'm not sure who should make the first move right now.
Well, not right now. Todak, they gotta make the first move. They see Anip. Anip is not there. Barbosa gets Momo. The Chiku guys blazing duets in, doing a lot of damage. Subpad with the final slash, tries to interrupt it a little bit. Barbosa has to go away. Warlord, unstoppable, gets a kill. Subpad, immortality has been used. He still goes in. He gets a kill. Onto Moon. Anip is there. He is gonna get knocked out by the Lord. Chiku guys goes in, secures the kill as well. But Rival has been taken down. Right now, Todak, they're still on the Lord. Subpad, he has to go back. And looks like HomeBois, they have to let this Lord go to Todak. This is a 17-minute Lord.
Feels bad for HomeBois right now.
Oh no.
Chiku!
Barbosa caught him, but he still has to purify. There's no way for Chibi to go. Chiku guys right now, 10, 1, and 5. Subpad goes in. Will they be able to kill him? Immortality use. Warlord! Warlord gets it! Shut down. Now, Roamer Humes going up against mid laner Warlord, but now
look at the timer.
All the minions are coming in. It's gonna be quite a lot for one man. Never mind, Anip has respawned. HomeBois, they have ways to deal with the Lord, to deal with the minions.
Is it enough? Is it enough right now? It's gonna be a 4 up against 2. Well, make it 5 with the Lord right now, Lapel!
Oh my god, look at that. Anip goes in. Anip wants to get the kill. Call alter, use, and game 1. Todak secures it.
A nail-biting series between both of them. A very end-to-end team fight. But I felt like Todak won that game based on their experience, right? They absorb the pressure. They know that, okay, it's fine. We gotta wait it out. Yes, waiting is dangerous for them because HomeBois had the Sicilian, but they know how to play around, and especially Chiku. 100% mechanical skills right there.
That's 100%. Like, I've never seen Chiku be that good because usually we see Chiku do those kind of plays, gets punished.
Yeah.
Like,
9 out of 10 times.
This is the Chiku guys that he's not afraid of death. Death is afraid of Chiku.